Hola, hola. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. In honor of Pisces new moon here, Pisces energy, I thought I'd grab this Florida water, shake it up, get it going. Also in honor of Pisces season, I've got my Beloit Sky Carp baseball cap there in the background. That is the hometown baseball team. Super, super fun. Great place to go have an event. My cousin actually had her wedding shower there. But see, in this Florida water, there's an amethyst in there. So I'm just going to put some of this on. And right today, we'll just get right to the reading for the Pisces new moon. Today, this afternoon, maybe right meow. I didn't even check what time it was coming in. I know it's coming in the afternoon. Maybe it's happening right now. Maybe I'm really in the vibe. Well, anyhow, I'll upload this because yesterday I was going to do the reading, pulling in these vibes coming in. And I ended up just sort of chit-chatting and stuff because I got a couple of clients come in where I was at. This Florida water is made by this really awesome woman, and she's actually a reader too. She reads tarot, oracle, energy, and she makes really great Florida water. So I just thought that that was a good vibe for Pisces. I'm shuffling up. I've been shuffling and got our Palace. Oh, Page of Pentacles. So we're planting seeds. Obviously, new moon time is the time to consider, which seeds we're going to plant for this new cycle. Pages are youthful energy, so a page usually brings like kind of either new start energy, or if it's actually like a person in our lives, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person who's probably at least has a youthful vibe around them. Like they don't have to be necessarily a young person per se, but they usually have sort of a hopeful, youthful vibe to them still. Okay, so this is a jumper, and when I get jumpers, I consider that to be like flavoring the reading overall. So, we're obviously it's sometimes the tarot talks to me like I'm just such a literal bitch, like a basic bitch or whatever they say. um, I'm reading for the new moon, and now we're considering what seeds are we going to plant on this new moon. And you can check down in the description box below. I use I tell you what tarot deck I'm using. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite, and I also explain more about just the general energy. And I actually speak in terms of kind of planting and sowing and harvesting and composting. I kind of talk like a gardener, or I've worked on a farm for some years too in the past, like farming vegetables and harvesting and selling them at the farmers markets and stuff. And when I think about time, I often think about time in terms of agriculture. And I also grew up in an agricultural community, and I still reside in an agricultural community, even though, as we say around here, like I live in town. I don't live out in the country. I live in town. But yeah, what are you up to for your Pisces new moon? Are you going to take a bath? Are you going to go for a swim? Are you going to cry? Are you going to douse yourself in Florida water and hope for the best? That's what I'm doing. And I'm working and resting. So I said I was going to get right to the reading. Here we go. If you want to hear more about like the vibes, you could click on the video from yesterday. I talk more about the general vibes of what this Pisces new moon is about. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Let's see. This is us. It's what's crossing us. It's in the near past, near future, our conscious awareness, our subconscious awareness. How do we like see ourselves? How do we self-identify right now at this Pisces new moon? How do other people see us, or like what's in our environment right now? What are our hopes and fears, or kind of like what are we projecting? And what's the likely outcome if we just keep putting, you know, one foot in front of the next and doing what we're doing? What's the likely outcome? Oh, you can see I have some coral down here. And this that the Palo Santo's sitting on, that's a rock that I collected on Lake Michigan when I was actually reading tarot at a music festival a couple of years ago. Just trying to get the blue Pisces vibe going. Who are we and what are we challenged by? We are Eight of Pentacles, hardworking folk. And we are being challenged by Queen of Swords energy. In the near past, we were dealing with Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh, I love a Queen of Pentacles. In the near future, we are dealing with the Lover's reverse. That's interesting. I pulled the Lover's reverse in the near future for a reading yesterday for a client. You know who you are. In my conscious awareness, or our conscious awareness, you know, during this new moon in Pisces, Two of Swords reversed. Our subconscious awareness, King of Pentacles reversed. How do we see ourselves? Two of Cups reversed. How do others see us, or what's in our environment? Six of Swords reversed. What are our hopes and fears? Wheel of Fortune. And the likely outcome if we just keep doing what we're doing? The Tower. Well, I quit. No more readings. I'm done. Bye. No, just kidding. We're good. Dang though. Those cards are telling us. Those cards are really hitting to the core at don't, you know, if you see yourself as giving more in a relationship, or that there's an emotional imbalance, there probably is. Don't step into, you know, like if in the near future we have a Lover's reverse energy, you know, this is us rethinking some choices that we might have made even with another person or in our relationships. And sometimes the Tower moment, you know, maybe I should just start the story from the beginning. All right, so here we are, working our butts off at something. Stacking that coin, learning what we can learn along the way, and perfecting our craft. In comes this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mental energy, You know, Queen of Swords, when she's being a happy person, is great energy to have on your team. You know, she is able to be logistical, she's able to be non-emotional, she's able to dole out tasks without a lot of hoo-ha. She has vision. You know, she spends a lot of time in the clouds. She's a visionary. She's intelligent, she's witty. She cuts off what is no longer needed, but that can be challenging. Like, this can be bitchy energy too, you know, this can be cold. This can be somebody that's like using their words negatively, and it's messing up the ability to get the work done that we need to. With the Queen of Pentacles in the near past, you know, this is a nice motherly energy. This is somebody who, you know, they're able to take care of themselves, and they're also available to help with other people. They are usually like, they could be gardeners or farmers or people that like to make a comforting home, maybe cook, maybe they are good with kids, maybe they're fertile. Like, you see a little bunny rabbit down here, so you know that represents beauty, fertility, Taurus. It's definitely could be a Capricorn, you know, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe it's Virgo because that's the other side of this Pisces energy. That's, you know, the dynamic that we're working with. But Queen of Pentacles is just such a gentle, loving spirit in a very practical way. Like, she's not necessarily overly emotional. You could see kind of her expression is just pretty thoughtful, pretty chill, and she's also considering the seeds that she has planted and sown, and she's gently nurturing them into beauty and existence, right? In the near future here, like I said, as I was exclaiming before, with the Lovers reversed, you know, we might have a situation to where Lover's card is always talking about a soulmate path, and if that is us with another person, if that is us with our dream, if that is us integrating the parts of ourselves on this difficult path here up the mountain, you know, because we're naked, dude. Like, we're gonna have to do a lot to get, you know, out of innocence and into heaven, right? So the Lovers is a choice. The Lovers is a choice to show up as who you really are. And here with this in the reverse in the near future, just I'm wondering if we're rethinking that path, if we're going to take that path with ourselves, if we're going to take that path with another person, if we're going to do our dream job, if we're going to integrate as a whole, as a community, as a collective. This is a reading for all of us. These cards aren't just yelling at me. They better not be. With the Two of Swords reversed in our conscious awareness, it seems like we're through waffling about a situation. Here we, you know, are kind of sitting in this void of indecision and impartiality. Like, we don't necessarily want to see what we're looking at. We're just holding our ideas in our hands and trying to decide, you know, which sword we're going to pick up, which sword we're going to put down. We're trying to be fair, we're trying to be balanced, but sometimes, you know, action needs to be taken. But in this card with the Two of Swords, this person really has to block out whatever's going on around and yet stay engaged and stay focused. These swords are heavy. Like, this mental energy is so heavy to hang on to. So like, they're probably going to have to make a decision pretty quickly. And with the Two of Swords reversed in our conscious awareness, like, I think we've decided which path we're going to take. And if it's a lover's path, you know, we might be rethinking that in the near future. With the King of Pentacles reversed in our subconscious energy, King of Pentacles is in the upright, usually a very stable person, kind of like the Queen of Pentacles, gently stable and available in very practical ways, hardworking. Takes a really long time for those grapes to be good to go. And this guy has earned it in his own castle and within the community. With the King of Pentacles reversed, we might have somebody who maybe used to have some coin and now he needs more support. He might be using his coin or misusing his coin. The King of Pentacles reverse is not reliable as much as This could be an introverted energy too, where somebody's really trying to work on it right now, you know, like they're working hard and they're trying to be the King of Pentacles, but they're like doing that inner work. Sometimes when I see the cards inversed in a reading or inverted or upside down, reversed, it leads me to think that that's all we have to work on. That's like the internal work that has to get done. And with Two of Cups in reverse, how do we see ourselves? Like maybe we see ourselves as imbalanced in our relationships. You know, maybe we have a little bit of that codependent energy going on, you know, where it's like we step in and give when it's not necessarily asked for or needed. This can also be energy where like you just feel like you have like a really nice like, because the Two of Cups upright is like a very good start of an emotional relationship, friendship, romance, or otherwise. Other cards will indicate romance. With the Lovers card here, I'm thinking we're dealing with a romance. But with the Two of Cups, we're having emotional affinity. Each cup is half full or so. Each person can sate themselves, but they can also share with each other if they want to taste the flavor. Here in the reverse, you know, maybe somebody's like working on filling that cup and is not necessarily emotionally available. Maybe we're the ones that are not necessarily emotionally available because we're working, you know? With the Six of Swords reversed in our environment, or how do other people see us? Like here, you know, we're rowing to better shores. We're leaving behind what needs to be left, and we're going from chaos to calmer waters. But in our environment, you know, seems like the chaos is afoot regardless. So whatever decision we're taking or whatever decision we're doing or whatever we're even working on, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be blocks. And you know, we might think that we're going to safer, calmer shores, but there might not be any safer, calmer shores. For our hopes and fears, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, we could hope to get lucky. We could hope that, you know, the wheel's going to turn in our favor. With the Tower as the likely outcome, and since this is a general reading for the moon, you know, you see the ones that are coming out of the Tower, they're the ones with the crowns on their heads. So, I mean, it could be hopeful for us to have the Wheel of Fortune, depending, you know, depending on where you stand on that wheel. Maybe it's like the Tower is for the people that, you know, because this is a general reading, but I mean, you could take it personal. I kind of took it personal at first, and then I started to remember that I was reading for the new moon in Pisces 2025 here on February 27th. And maybe the Tower card is talking about, you know, general matters, because it's not like I'm just like reading at a macroscope. It's kind of like astrology. Like you could take it personal, or you know, you can zoom out and see how that energy could generally be affecting everybody. With Pisces, I think a lot of us are going to be taking a big picture view and maybe not taking things as personally. Even if we are feeling a little bit emotional right now, we might be like handling our side of the street kind of energy, you know, like. So that's what I got for you for the Pisces new moon. Woo, that was kind of lit. I wish you all the best access to all the best drinking water, Florida water. May your blood flow clean and true, and may your heart be good to you, and may your spirit soar, and may we live many more healthy days, healthy lives, healthy husbands, healthy wives, healthy people, healthy us. We don't need to make a fuss. I'm just sitting here freestyling, doing my thing. Maybe later on, I'll go to work and my phone will ring. But right now, I just want to say thank you for today. And next time, maybe we'll see if you want to fine tune your free will and intuition with me. Hit the links below. Peace.